Hi, I'm Phaedra Flowers and I'm the owner of Classic Bride Informals. Good morning, Classic Bride Informals.
You know, I strive to have customer service and make everybody feel good.
I guess there's some people that you just
Can't make happy.
Right.
maybe they don't like themselves.
It's so hard. It's so hard.
I am Texas born, but Tar Heel bred. Came from a very small family, not very big. Lived on an army base. That's where I was born in Texas. Moved back to North Carolina. Lived in Catawba County for all my life, pretty much. Just grew up in a really small town. I've always had a love of like fashion. I always wanted to go to like fashion school and just loved putting pieces together. Always competed in pageants and stuff, and that's kind of been a life dream for me, is wanting to own my own shop, whether it was like pageant or just some kind of fashion shop. I never thought about getting into the wedding business until I was engaged to be married, and went to this little shop in downtown Davidson. And during my year-long working with this lady, I was like, hey, would you ever, consider like putting pageant gowns in here? Would you ever consider like partnering up? I just loved the whole atmosphere. She was great as well. And she never really took hold to what I was asking her. She was just kind of like, no, not really, and just kind of, shrugged it off. And I was just like, why does she not want to like maybe do something like this with me? Well, come to find out, she was going through things herself, and she was planning on selling the shop. And a couple of months later, after I didn't get married, she came to me. She's like, I think you'd be the perfect person to own this business. And I'm like, me, really? And come to find out, here I am 5 years later with a business that is amazing. We've moved from our small little closet in downtown Davidson to a beautiful house in Cornelius. So it's so nice, it's fun, I enjoy it. It's a business that I've tried to keep in my family. My cousin Kareth works here with me as well.
My name is Kareth Miranda Eisenhower, and I am the manager here at Classic Bride Informals.
This is Kareth with Classic Bride Informals. I'm just returning your phone call in regards to your bridesmaids dresses.
I like that, sweetie. That's pretty. Phaedra is my cousin. She's a little bit more like my sister. That looks like the hand.
Whatever. I mean, it looks cute, look. You see? So you could pretend and like kind of halfway put it on, or you could like...
That looks weird. That hand looks deformed. Having a bridal salon isn't, I guess, as easy as everyone thinks it is. It's always fun to have girls come in, but it's really stressful. There's a lot of work that goes into it, especially when it's just two people in a store. I wanted people to see like how hard we really do work to make people happy. I don't think that I've ever walked into a store like ours and felt like I was going to be best friends with somebody when I left there, and that's how all my brides feel.
I like the top of it. I always do this one.
Oh, okay. And to really get that experience of finding a wedding gown, you do really need somebody who cares about you. So that's really what we wanted to showcase on Behind the Dress, and to show how crazy we are and how we just keep it all together.
Make sure you tune in to the next episode of Behind the Dress. I love people coming to Classic Bride Informals so we can style them for their big day.
Classic Bride Informals, where I make your dreams a reality.
photos yesterday. It was pretty amazing.
And all of our models were there and started getting their hair done.
It doesn't matter that mine's not as tight as it should be while we're doing the walkthrough, right?
The girls had to be there from 12 o'clock in the afternoon until 9 o'clock at night, which was made for a long day. It was called the Bridal Soiree, and it was really pretty. It was beautiful. It was their first year doing it, so we were lucky to be invited to it. It had planned to be on a whole huge runway, and it was going to be really beautiful.
As we got there and started going through practice, it was an all-day event. We went through practice in the afternoon with the dresses on, which was very hot.
It was a little disorganized, and it's okay. Those kind of things happen at shows like this.
Faces right now, and it ain't that cute. So you're all like.
Well, no, we just thought that everybody was wearing the dresses when we did the walkthrough.
It's totally fine, especially since, right, some of these girls have never walked in their dresses, right?
I mean, they've all walked in their dress, but yeah, I mean, we can. I'm about to freak out.
I'd rather have them change at this point.
We found out they changed our music, which was very challenging because we'd all practiced to this music before. We had all the dresses set to this, and come to find out that somebody changed the music and didn't even tell us.
I don't feel like this. I don't mean. It just sounds like a song. And like we're like supposed to be like more classical, like. I mean, we don't have to do. Can we do something like different than at least this?
That's fine.
Well, that just wasn't gonna happen.
I didn't know that at all. Amy made that change. I didn't know anything. So.
And she turned on this music, and it was like salsa dancing music.
I can do a flip. No, I don't, but I understand. Go.
And she acted like she loved the music. No, you did not love that music. You didn't, because I didn't love it.
Bro, I'm good at
And then
hair.
I
Need some help.
and I might ask you to take that off if you feel comfortable, or is it something that's...
Oh no, no, I forgot. I took my
okay,
braces
that's
off. I just
fine.
forgot to take it off. No, it's fine. Yeah.
The hair lady got there, and she was telling me, because I had picked out the hairstyles, that some of the hairstyles weren't, she wasn't going to be able to do them, but come to find out she wasn't professionally doing hair, so maybe that's why.
This is not.
It wasn't supposed to be like that. It was supposed to be. She said it was really pretty. It started at before she kept doing it.
Yeah, I mean, look up.
It was supposed to be full. Like that's what I wanted. Everybody to be like full. Yeah, she didn't tease this at all. Beyond that. Yeah.
Oh, but you're lovely. Your smile so warm, and your
Practice was great. We came back in, finished everybody's hair and makeup. I don't know, within a couple hours, time to go to the fashion show, it poured down rain.
Pouring down rain, and I mean, none of our stuff was out there, but some of other people's stuff was out there, so I just ran out there and started helping people. I just ran down there. Well, I didn't want everybody's stuff to get wet, and everybody was just standing out there looking, and I was like, well, I mean, it's got to come in, so. I already had my hair done and my little dress on, but that didn't matter.
That put a kink in everything. Everything was moved inside. It was kind of like a debacle. We're trying to figure out how everything was going to work.
And it's in this little walkway, and then on this little brick, you know, little room. I mean, it's really pretty room. It was really pretty, but I mean, when you have a fashion show, you want a runway long enough to display a gown.
She went down the other. Where'd she go? She's making up her own runway.
But anyways, we tried to work it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for these brides in their gowns here. Once again, from Classic Bride and Formals, located in Cornelius.
Well, my last model, Tammy, who was going upstairs to change, she didn't make it down for the grand finale. Everybody was kind of mad, but I mean, we had been there all day long, and I'm gonna display all my gowns. Like, that's just not gonna not happen.
I tried to walk slow.
I thought I did too.
And everyone was laughing at me, just so you know. Are they all laughing at you?
They were laughing at the finale when I went around. Like, they looked at me the first time, and then the finale they were all laughing.
Probably because they think
I did a lot better than some of the other people because our brides were real brides, and they could actually like imagine themselves. So that was really good. I mean, it's a fashion show. Things are going to happen in it. It's really fun. I mean, all the hypes, it is really fun. It makes it worthwhile, you know what I mean?
It was fun. We had a really good time. A little bit stressful with things that had changed, but you know what? We worked it out, and we were glad that we were part of that event. So we're glad that we were there.
Stay tuned to see what happens next on Behind the Dress.
I heard you fell out of chair earlier today. What was that?
Too much tequila. That's what that orange tequila.
Grandmother, she was hilarious. Like, she had fallen off the chair earlier at another place. Thank you, bye-bye.
Baby girl, this stuff in my wig.
The phone call, wow. And I do, and I still do from now and you know, from before. I haven't stopped doing that, have you?
It's just ridiculous, and every time she tries to come in and say some rude stuff to Phaedra after everything that we've done, everything that we've done for her.
I feel better
Yeah,
about
I mean, that was nice of her to call.
Hopefully, she was just rude to me, and I was like, I didn't know who was. I mean, I haven't heard from her.
No, but it was kind of